Dear brothers and sisters, why is Delhi-NCR burning this summer like never before? The real culprit is not just the heat, it's something invisible, odorless, but extremely dangerous: ozone pollution. This is Mission Viksit India, your channel that brings forth innovation-driven solutions for India's transformation by 2047 to a fully developed nation, that is, Viksit India. Today's video asks three powerful questions. What is ozone pollution? Why is it rising in Indian cities? And what can we do, right now, to stop it? So what exactly is ground-level ozone pollution? Well, as you know that the ozone is good as high up in the stratosphere, it actually protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays. But you may not know that at the ground level, ozone becomes a toxic air pollutant, causing havoc. This ozone isn't directly emitted, it's formed through a chemical reaction between nitrogen oxides, which mostly come from vehicles, industries and power plants, and volatile organic compounds or VOCs from things like paints, solvents, and petrol. And all of this happens in the presence of sunlight, especially those ultraviolet rays. In summer, the intense heat and strong sunlight make these reactions much faster and, well, more intense, resulting in higher ozone pollution. And when that sunlight is really strong, like during Delhi's summer, ozone levels can spike quite a lot. So, how does it actually occur? Well, vehicles and industries, they emit nitrogen oxides and volatile organic compounds into the air. Then, under sunlight, nitrogen dioxide breaks down into nitrogen monoxide and a single oxygen atom. That free oxygen atom quickly bonds with oxygen molecules, forming ozone. Ozone tends to accumulate near the surface, especially during sunny afternoons when there's not much wind. Now, why is Delhi-NCR affected the most? It's because of massive traffic and diesel emissions, along with industrial zones releasing volatile organic compounds. Add to that the heat waves with no evening rain or breeze, and the trapped air between buildings in densely populated areas. All these factors combine, making the problem even worse here. So Delhi basically turns into a perfect ozone factory, especially during May and June when there's hardly any free air circulation or rain. Why is it dangerous? Well, ozone damages the lungs, triggers asthma and breathlessness, causes fatigue and headaches, and even reduces crop yields while harming vegetation. It also traps heat, makes smog worse, and, honestly, turns cities into gas chambers during those intense heat waves. So, what's the solution? It's all about transport and emission control. We need to electrify vehicles and expand public electric transport, ban diesel generators and diesel cars, and enforce BS6 standards. Plus, it's important to regulate petrol vapors and industrial solvents too. So, when we talk about urban innovation, we're really looking at some pretty cool ideas like rooftop gardens, urban forests, and these tree corridors that can totally transform our cities. Imagine, pavements that actually absorb pollutants. Yeah, that's what photocatalytic pavements do. And get this, there are even drone-based ozone scrubbers working at busy junctions. Since synthetic chlorophyll has already been invented in Australia by Professor Max Crossley from Sydney University, I think it's time Indian scientists work tirelessly to invent artificial photosynthesis. This could absorb atmospheric carbon dioxide, release oxygen, and even use carbon atoms to generate energy. Engine and vehicle can be invented which can have synthetic chlorophyll-layered upper chassis facing sun to absorb atmospheric carbon dioxide to perform artificial photosynthesis by breaking it in carbon atoms to generate energy to run engine and vehicle while releasing oxygen into the air, enriching it with big volume of oxygen. If we pull this off, we could eliminate air pollution or ozone pollution and honestly, make India a carbon-neutral country without climatic woes. If India successfully invents this oxygen emission engine or vehicle, the innovation can be further refined and upgraded. This oxygen emission engine or vehicle will perform artificial photosynthesis, which will be similar to the action of a plant. That means, through this plant-like action, the generation of food substances can also be envisioned. If Indian scientists also work towards achieving this objective, it would be a significant contribution to human welfare. Furthermore, a miniature version of the oxygen emission engine can also be imagined. For instance, imagine your shirt equipped with synthetic chlorophyll, functioning like a solar panel. And as long as you move around in sunlight, artificial photosynthesis will occur, oxygen levels in the atmosphere will increase, and your mobile phone will get charged wirelessly using energy transfer technology. Therefore, the government of India should ensure research in this direction. If this research succeeds, India could become a carbon-neutral nation, the energy crisis would be resolved, and the global food problem could also be completely eliminated. After that, the world may witness an abundance of both energy and food. Now, when it comes to policy and public action, there are a few things that can really make a difference. For starters, real-time ozone alerts on mobile apps can help everyone stay informed. Then, there are ozone action days where traffic restrictions kick in to reduce pollution. And maybe most importantly, getting the community involved in dense tree plantation and air quality monitoring can create a real impact. It's all about everyone pitching in, you know? Ozone pollution is not a natural disaster, it is honestly a man-made disaster. We all are responsible for this, you know, but the solution is also within human hands. We can actually address this burning problem if we are cautious and together. We must own this problem and really must not look for a solution from municipal corporations. Instead, we all should come together to solve it through dense plantation. Coming July-August, that is, the rainy season months are best suitable for dense tree plantation to create a safeguard from the onslaught of pulmonary diseases. Let's innovate. Let's act. Let's make Delhi-NCR and every Indian city safe, breathable, and livable for today and for 2047. This is Mission Viksit India. If you believe innovation can solve India's biggest challenges, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to push the bell icon. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.